Hey y'all, so we're getting ready for bed. The kids are all in their beds already. I still have some makeup left on and I don't even care. I just want to go to bed. My husband's actually taking a shower. And yeah, I'm going to be feeling it tomorrow. My husband has to go back for round 2 with the chiropractor and go and take our van to the dealership because the airbag light keeps popping up and we don't know why. So not happy about that, but they're gonna look at it, so whatever. So anyway, we are literally going to just do nothing. I think all I have to do is pay some bills tomorrow, and that's about it. We did our grocery shopping, which I showed you guys all of that, but I will get on here tomorrow. Hey guys, it is November 1st. It's officially November, and it feels like a November here in Florida. Last night for trick-or-treating, it was 91 degrees, humid, mosquitoes was out. It made it unbearable to trick-or-treat in the dark. We actually didn't do our full neighborhood. We did half of it and many side streets, but the back part of our neighborhood, it's like one big circle from our house and around. Last year we did it all, and they always get crazy amount of candy. So we decided to just do the main road back to our house halfway through because the mosquitoes were just horrible. And yeah, it was hot. So we were just ready to be done. And we passed out some candy and it was fun. The kids got basically, we filled 4 candy bowls up of candy. And I was telling my husband, could you imagine if we would have gone through all those side streets, we would have had more candy. And we don't need that much candy because, I mean, it takes them a while to go through it. We don't normally buy them candy. They get candy on legit, like, special occasions and holidays the most. So they got lots of candy to last them a while. And I can't eat any of it. So boo to that. So this morning we wake up and our weather is acting crazy. I think they said it was like a 20-degree dip in 12 hours. Like, no joke. So it's 48 degrees right now. I actually just turned my AC off this morning and we had to bundle up for the bus stop. Like, what? It feels like winter. Yesterday it was like summer, hot, and today we're in sweatshirts and jackets and stuff like that. And we don't normally get weather like this now. We do get chilly weather, but not like all the time. It's like hit and miss with us. We might have one month where, like, out of the month for a few weeks, it's really chilly and we do bundle up, but we don't need like coats, stuff like that, just like a thicker jacket. So yeah, I'm not prepared for the colder weather. I have to still get my oldest son and my daughter some winter stuff. My youngest son has hand-me-down jeans that are really nice, and he has a jacket and like shirts, stuff like that. So it's just getting like some shirts and pants for everybody because we are going to be going home next month and we're kind of like preparing for that trip. So yeah, this explains why I have all this going on. I am very congested and I thought it was just allergy related. Come to find out, no, it's because of the weather. And yes, I still have leftover makeup on from yesterday. Oh well. But I'm actually going to lay down. But I'm trying not to fall asleep because it's a half day for my kids today at school, which I don't know why they didn't just call off school because they're literally at school for 3 hours. So my husband is very sore. We were just busy yesterday with grocery shopping, putting stuff away. I was prepping dinner to get that done. Yeah, it was just kind of madness yesterday before Halloween, trick-or-treating, I mean. So, yeah, he has to go to the chiropractor today, and I'm sorry if this camera is shaking. My hand is just, everything hurts. Everything's hurting. But anyway, my husband has to go to the chiropractor today for his back. He's been going since this accident. Well, not since the accident, but he's been going because of the accident. So he's got that, and then he's also taking our car to the dealership because the airbag light keeps coming on. So, yay. Not happy about that, especially since we just got it last week and we're already taking it back to see why is it doing that. It shouldn't come on every time someone sits in a chair. It's weird. Our van that we had before it never did that. We never had anything wrong with our van, so that's why every time something like is happening with this van that we have just angers me more with this whole situation that we're going through. So everything with the lawyer is going good. Things are just new. There's nothing really to report with that. They got our papers that we signed. Going through that, it's gonna take several months for all of this. So, oh no, one of my lights fell down on my vanity. Boo to that. So anyway, I will keep you guys posted and what I will try and share with you, because right now there's nothing. It's the case just started. So, yeah, we're just now, I guess, the next step for the lawyer is, I guess, getting all the, like, reports from the accident, stuff like that, which, he has all the numbers and stuff like that, so that's about it. So this weekend is going to be very low-key, relaxing, don't really have much going on. We're just preparing for Christmas now. I am going to take down my Halloween decorations. And I am that person that takes down Halloween decorations and slowly decorates for Christmas because I love Christmas. I don't care to decorate for fall. I skip fall decorations and go straight to Christmas to enjoy it longer. That's why. We're going home for Christmas. So I feel like I should be able to decorate earlier because we're not going to be here. We're not doing a lot in our house because we're not going to be here. So we're not going to do too crazy. I say that, but I love Christmas so much that I'm probably going to go crazy. So you'll see soon. But I will talk to you guys later. I'm going to get off here. I can see all the glitter from my eyeshadow just like all over my face. So hope you guys had a great Halloween. And if you're new here, please like and subscribe. It would mean so much for me. I'm a new channel. Don't have that many followers. So it means a lot for the ones that stick around and keep my channel, you know. Yeah. I don't know what I'm trying to say with this because I'm so tired and I'm out of it. So I'm going to end it with that. And I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I will see you guys in a few days. Bye. Hey guys, so I just warmed up 4 of these for my lunch. I'm giving it a try. They're Veggie Classics chicken nuggets. It's veggie nuggets with a crispy outside and a tender inside. 200 calories, 12 grams of plant-based protein, 48 degrees less fat. So on the back, you know, you have to look at, this is where I look at. And serving size is 4 nuggets, which I got. It's 200, and it's very low sugars and the protein. So I look at the sugars and the protein the most when I'm, you know, and of course low fat is good. So, like I said, I warmed 4 of these up, and I'm having some frozen cherries on the side for my lunch. So I'll go show you. Okay, so I already ate one. It does taste to me like a chicken nugget. I have sugar-free barbecue sauce on them, just a little bit. And there are my frozen cherries. That is like my favorite go-to snack. I will eat these all the time. Like, I'm obsessed with these. And I don't know. I guess it's because they're just naturally sweet. They're not, no sugar added. It's organic frozen cherries. And I love them. Oh, yeah. Okay. This is my lunch. Bye. Okay, all of the Halloween decorations that I could reach are down. The only things I need to do are the high up things, and my husband will have to help me because right now I'm not getting on a ladder or a step ladder. And I couldn't resist. I have my first Christmas decoration up. Yep. Yeah, I couldn't resist. And it's funny because we still have our pumpkins on the table out there. So, yep, everything is down that I could reach. And that is it. What? Oh God. Here are the sliders. So cheesy and yummy. Okay. Got their sides ready. And it is dinner time. Bug bites on my face from trick-or-treating. And I'll turn the camera around and show you guys my whole body. But you can kind of see all the bug bites on my arm. And the reason why it's pink is because I have calamine lotion. It's the only thing taking away the itch. So I'll show you the rest. Just found a bug bite on my ring finger. On my arms, I put a lot on. Yeah. And I have bug spray on. All over my legs. And yeah, all the pink spots is what the calamine lotion on. Now, I have a lot of skin damage, like these white spots are not bug bites. They're just from scleroderma. So, fun time. Making some homemade banana pudding from scratch. Getting thick. Southern banana pudding. Yummy. Now, I don't have a trifle bowl, and it's not going to look that pretty, but I just throw cookies in the bottom. Since I don't have a trifle bowl, no one's going to see it, so it doesn't need to be pretty. But I do try to make it even. Top bananas, then banana pudding, cookies, banana pudding. Keep doing that. And I'll show you what it looks like. And here it is. What size bowl is this? Oh well. But, yep, my banana pudding. And here is the banana pudding. All done. Now I just gotta put it in the fridge and let it cool. Just organized our coat closet, as we called it. We bought a shower bar and I got hangers. Shoe basket is now in there. It was over there. Freed up some space. All their coats and jackets are right there, and I put their backpacks on top. So it's all organized. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is cold here in Florida. It legit was in the 40s this morning. It just said it was about 50, 51 degrees. It's 9:30 here on a Sunday. And it feels like fall. And it's nice for a change to feel like we're getting fall weather. Because this does not happen all the time here for Florida. So we have the air off. I have my bedroom window open. I have the back sliding door open in our living room. And the dogs enjoy it because they can sit and look out the door better and just hear the animals that they always try to chase that come in our yard, like the squirrels, birds, whatever might try to get into our yard. So we don't really have any plans. The weekend is always chill here. I do plan on going for a walk with my husband again later. We did that yesterday. You're gonna hear my husband yelling at the kids. My older boys are up and they're already bickering at each other, so yay. So the time went back. As you know, it's fall back, so we're up early, which is kind of weird because usually I would still be asleep on the weekend because it says 9:30 and it technically would be 8:30 and I would not be up, but for some reason we are all awake but my daughter, so it is what it is. But yeah, I don't have really much else to say because there's not really much going on. I am going to take down the few decorations that I couldn't take down a couple days ago, and start going through what I want to pull out for Christmas. I'm going to do a lot of DIY Christmas decorations because that way when we go to come home from our trip next month, I won't feel bad when I take it down and I can just throw it away because a lot of it is going to be made by paper, like paper snowflakes, just little things I can come up with that are cute, easy, and not time consuming. I will be happy. So, I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Oh my god, this lunch is so good and so easy. It was the leftovers for what we had from dinner last night. We had chicken enchiladas. Not chicken enchiladas. We had chicken and cheese quesadillas. We had cheese and chicken quesadillas, and I had stuff set aside for toppings, and the leftover toppings and the little bit of chicken and cheese that we had, I threw in a plastic baggie, and I topped it with my sugar-free barbecue sauce and mix it all up, put it in a bowl, and that's my lunch. So it's like barbecue chicken salad, and it tastes so good. So easy lunch for me. The kids are gonna have corn dogs. Don't know what my husband's gonna have. He's probably just gonna have something that's left over that's in the fridge, because that's what we do on the weekends. Whenever we cook, we eat leftovers the next day, for lunches and sometimes even dinner. Dinner tonight though is stuffed pepper casserole. So I can't eat rice, so we're gonna substitute the rice for cauliflower rice, and yeah, make this stuffed pepper casserole. We love stuffed peppers, but it's something different. Basically same ingredients, you're just making it into a casserole, and it's the peppers are diced up instead of just whole peppers. So I will show you guys what that looks like later. I'm gonna eat because me and the husband has to go to the dollar store for tape and a few odds and end things for the house. So I will get back on here in a little bit. Okay, it's kind of loud because of the vent, but I'm making my stuffed pepper casserole. Onions, ground turkey, and green pepper is in here, waiting for the green pepper to cook down. Then I'll be adding tomato paste, diced tomatoes, minced garlic, a fourth teaspoon, some Worcestershire sauce, salt and pepper, and I have my riced cauliflower. And then we add all the meat mixture on top of this, and we top it with mozzarella cheese. Bake it in the oven for 25 minutes uncovered, and we have stuffed green pepper casserole. So hopefully this turns out really good. It smells amazing, just like you would be making stuffed peppers, so hopefully this turns out good. I will check back in a little bit. Again, sorry that it's loud, but here's everything added to the meat. Now I'm just letting it cook a little bit, and then we will transfer all of this to the rice, the cauliflower rice, top it with the mozzarella cheese, and bake it for 25 minutes, and our dinner is done. I also pulled out some cheddar biscuits that I already had made, so I will warm these up too to go with dinner for them. Alright, I will check back in. Here is what it looks like so far. Now I'm going to top it with the cheese, and then the cheese is getting everywhere, but oh well, sorry my finger was blocking. I'm trying to hold this with one hand, videoing, and get our dinner done. Okay, I had to put the camera down so I could do that, and that's what it looks like. And now it's gonna go in the oven for 25 minutes. This is the little bit of trash I've accumulated with this meal. I used the bag that the bell peppers were in, and I just piled all my trash in, which was amazing. It helped me not have too much of a mess on my counters. All I have left to clean up is like these little bits, and yeah, I throw that whole bag away. Just thought I'd share that little tip. So if you guys are cooking, use your produce bags as the trash can while you're cooking, so you can kind of keep it clean while cooking. Okay, here it is, all done. I'm gonna set timer for 5 minutes to let it cool a little bit. But our dinner is ready, and I have the cheddar biscuits warming up now, so it's all good. Yep, they're gonna like it. Okay, guys. I didn't get to my dishes last night. And as you can see, it's a hot mess. And we're out of almost a lot of cutlery. Cutlery? What the heck? It's too early for me, for my brain. But you know what I mean? It's almost out of silverware. Now, my dishwasher does have some stuff on the top rack, so I can't put that away. So, alright, let's tackle this. Good morning, everybody. It is really early here. It is just now 7 o'clock, and usually it is very dark outside when I'm getting my youngest off to the bus. So his bus comes like right around 7 o'clock, so he's already gone. The older two are like zombies in the morning, so I have to yell at them at least 3 to 4 times. I've already done it twice. I hear my oldest son maybe getting up. My daughter's still dead of the world on her bed, so yeah, they leave about 8:20. Their bus shows up, so they leave around like 8:05 to walk down to their bus stop, and then I do what I need to do once everyone's gone. I'm on my second cup of coffee because it's one of those days that I need a second cup, and I have not tackled those dishes yet because I'm waiting for everyone to leave, so I'm not preoccupied. All right, I will check in with you in a little bit. Okay, guys, I did all the dishes. Those have to soak, and I do not put that food processor in the dishwasher, and there's only one pot in there, and the insides from the food processor is soaking in that. But everything is done. Got it all started. Now I'm gonna rest before I tackle prepping some homemade biscuits. Hey guys, so I am getting ready to make some biscuits. I have the flour, salt, my sugar substitute, and baking powder all in this bowl. I'm going to transfer it over to here, and then I'm going to add the wet ingredients, the egg, the buttermilk, just all the stuff that I need to make my biscuits. So I'm going to get off here. I'm going to start this up, and I will come back and show you some of the process. So I grate my butter. It just makes it easy to transfer it instead of those cubes because, well, you know. So after I do the butter, I add my buttermilk. And I will show you what that looks like in a minute. I increase the speed because I'm going to add the buttermilk. I added the egg. Let that all mix. Now I'm going to add the cold water. Okay, so I have my flour down on my surface. I'm going to dump out the dough. I'm going to mix it all together, flatten it, and I'm going to cut it out. This takes a little bit because I have to work the dough quite a bit, but it's worth it in the end because they're yummy. Buttermilk, Southern buttermilk homemade biscuits. My family loves them. I've been making them pretty much since 2 weeks now. I've been making them more. It's just been something to cut down on cost, and it's just you get more than you would in a can, and they're thicker. I'm going to be using this size for my biscuits, so it just is a preference, I guess, depending on what your family likes and if you have time. I used to try to make biscuits back in the day, and I'm sorry that this is like cutting off my head. I don't have a perfect stand for my phone yet, but I used to try to make biscuits back in the day, and it did not work out. I just didn't have the patience, and now I do, I guess. I just kind of take my time, really read the directions that is given to you, and now I know what I need, how much I need of it. After this, I'm going to make a second batch and freeze it. So I'm going to pause this so I can really concentrate on kneading this dough, and I'll be right back. And here is what the biscuit will look like. I'm making flaky southern biscuits too, so they're going to be buttermilk flaky biscuits. So I will show you the end results. This is the second batch that I'm getting into the oven. I still have some leftover dough, and I do not let any of this dough go to waste. So I will reshape it, roll it back out, and I will have more for the next bigger tray. Sorry that the vent is loud, but here is the first batch that came out. This was the leftover dough, so my husband will enjoy that piece, but I already have plenty right now. I'm letting this cool down so I can use the bigger tray for after this next one goes in. Okay guys, so the first batch of biscuits are cooled off. I bagged them up. I'm getting ready to put these bad boys in our deep freezer. The second part of the second batch is done. They're cooling, and I have the last of them in there. And then I will also be putting them in a freezer bag, and I've been munching on one. Gotta try it, and it is amazing as always. So I'm gonna go put these up, and this weekend and next weekend we have biscuits. Hey guys, I am just waiting on my youngest bus. Sorry, it is really loud out here. I am on my front porch, so we live on the main road in our subdivision, so it's not really that loud. It's the afternoon, and kids are coming home from school, people are coming home from work about this time, and so yeah, I'm out here. It's really nice. I had the air off most of the day. I think it was like high 60s. It's like 64 degrees right now. But with me baking, the house actually was feeling like 75, and I didn't have every single window open either, so I was like, you know what, screw it. I'm shutting all the windows and turning the air on because I needed to cool down. So my youngest is going to be here any second. The bus literally drops off right across the street. And what I like about this bus driver is that even though my older two's bus stop is more down the road. If it's raining or it's really bad weather, she will drop off each kid in our subdivision close to where they live, so they're not having to walk in a storm or, you know, just deal with that. So that's really nice. But I'm gonna get off here because all the parents are showing up at the bus stop, and the bus app just came up on my phone, and they're gonna be here soon. And that's another thing I like about this. This year, the school has a bus app where you can track the bus that your kid's on and watch. And I really like that because on days that I don't feel good, I don't have to get up and wait out on the porch for like 20 minutes guessing when the bus is gonna be here. It's really been helpful. So I'm gonna get off here and I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Hey guys, so I'm just getting ready to make some DIY Christmas decorations. I've been cutting out little snowflakes and I've been hanging them in my hallway and up in my kitchen. So I don't really know how many is here. I know there's more than probably about 20 or a little bit more than 20 snowflakes, and each one is different. I try to cut them out differently each time. I do draw and stencil each one and then I cut them out. So I'll go show you right now where I've been hanging them. So here's where some of them are. Sorry about the TV in the background, but yeah, I've been hanging them down my hallway, and I have some in the kitchen. And I also made like paper chain, you know, garland, and the garland is even cut differently, and I hung snowflakes on that. I have a little section that I need to put up right there, and I'm working on that right now. So it's just something fun and neat because we're going home. I don't want to invest in buying a lot of Christmas decoration that we're not going to be here to enjoy. So this is easy DIY, and when we're home, I can take it down and throw it away. So yeah, that is exactly what I am doing. I'm also going to do some other DIY Christmas decorations. It's just, I love crafting. It's like one of my favorite hobbies to do, and it's really easy, especially when you're on a budget like we are. It just helps us save money, but I can decorate my house cute and not worry about breaking the bank. We don't always have extra money to splurge on things, so I am very lucky that I can craft and that I know how to. I have popsicle sticks that we used to, back in the day, the kids would make Christmas ornaments when they were little and hang them on the tree, paint them Christmas colors, whatever. I do plan on doing that again, but instead of doing Christmas ornaments, making popsicle stick snowflakes to hang down in the front kitchen windows. I have this fishing wire so you won't see strings or nothing hanging from it, and you know, it'll look like little snowflakes because I have white paint and white shimmery glitter that I can put on them to make them more snowflake like. So there's just little things that, yeah, you know, it'd be easier to go buy stuff and hang it up. But like I said, we're going home this year and we're not going to be here. And I don't want to spend a lot of money that we don't have on decorations that is just going to sit in an empty house. And no one's really going to enjoy it because no one's going to see it because no one will be here. So that way I can hang this stuff and not feel bad when we come home and taking it down, because I can recycle all of it because it's paper and recyclable products that I'm using. So I'm gonna get back in my bed, watch my YouTube channels that I've been not catching up on lately because I've been so busy, and finish crafting the best that I can. I've had to take breaks because, you know, my hands and my arms get tired, and just try to get as much as I can done today and then hang some up later, because that's what I did last night. I've been hanging a little bit up at a time. Now I do have a lot of Christmas decorations that I've collected over the years that are in a tub in my garage, sealed up, that I will be getting out. So it's not like I'm not decorating at all. I'm just doing DIY crafts. No, there's going to be decorations set out, I'm just not buying extra right now. I think the only thing I plan on getting, I always like to get a few cheap nutcrackers. I collect nutcrackers for Christmas, and I love new Christmas ornaments. I always try to stick with a color scheme. Um, so yeah, this year is just gonna be very like white, wintry with some pinks in it. Just very cute Christmas decor. So I will talk to you guys later. Okay guys, I finished my garland and added a couple more DIY snowflakes. So this whole strand is new. I had all that up already and I just added one snowflake at the end, and I think it turned out decent. Let me turn the light on. I mean, yeah, there's only a little bit of pink, but for DIY, Christmassy, it's cute. Simple, easy, like I said, not gonna go too crazy. I do want to make the same garland to go above that window, but I need to take a break because I still have all of this, all of these homemade DIY paper snowflakes to finish my hallway. I have half of the hallway done, so I need to go on this side and up and try and do above where the entryway is, and then I'll be done. So I added a couple more things. I have my Santa, put out my Christmas decoration there, have a Santa light, and in this window I have an ornament, and I will show you the rest. I have a DIY snowman that needs a little bit of probably sprucing up, and another DIY snowman that I did out of a jar, and I will put some Christmas flowers in it, and that is it for right now. I can't remember if I showed you guys the wreath that I made, but I made this wreath on the front door and I love it. So, yep, I had to show that too. I also have another light in the kitchen window, and I'm gonna put up white lights above around this window, but I'm not going to do it now because this is just easy decorating that I can do, and I'm exhausted. Okay, I have our roasted veggies, well, veggies that we're going to have for dinner on one pan, and our seasoned pork chops on another, and they're going to go in the oven for about 40 minutes tops, 35, 40 minutes. And we will check back on it in a little. Hey guys, so I tried to do this video a couple times, but I have one kid that's home not feeling that great, and the other one, my oldest and my only daughter who's home, she's asleep. She's just having a hard time of the month, so she has to stay home sometimes. Not every month is bad for her, but the couple times you know, the first 2 days is really draining and exhausting for her. So usually the second day she has to stay home because of really bad cramps and just fatigue. And that's how I was. And I'm not going to get into too much detail because it's, you know, personal stuff. But nothing bad is wrong with her. I've had that conversation with her because of what I've gone through. I have ovarian cyst issues. And then I got diagnosed with endometriosis into my adult years. So I've had talks with her and checking in to make sure she's not experiencing certain symptoms that causes an alarm for me to have to take her to an OB. And so far, no. She's just tired more than usual, and like the cramps are really bad. So she's having a rough one right now, and I feel horrible for her. So I gave her some ibuprofen. So she's actually asleep, and my youngest son woke up with no voice and coughing. So I don't know if it is allergy related because our crazy weather has been happening here in Florida. It has been hot and then spiking down to being really chilly and then back up to hot again. So The changing weather like that can do a lot with your sinuses and just make you congested and just icky stuff. So he doesn't have a fever, so that's good. But to be safe, I kept him home because, someone in my position where, I have no immune system. I don't like it when other people send their kids to school sick sounding. I don't. I'm that parent that if my kids show any signs of being sick, they stay home. So my oldest son is the only one that went to school, and of course he tried everything he could to stay home. But yeah, I really wish others would do the same when their kids are like coughing or hacking or just anything coming out of them that's not normal. I wish they would keep them home because as a person, like I said, with me with no immune system, and I see, I walk my kids over to their bus stop and there's a kid just hacking. I do give the parent this look like, really? You're going to send your kid to school like that? Like, why? And the ladies that are at my bus stop, they know. I've told them many a times, and I do that on purpose, so they're aware. When you send a kid to school and they're sick, they pass on those germs to other kids, like my kid, who bring it home, and those bad germs that he's bringing home can affect someone like me in a very negative way. It can make me, not only will it get me sick and sicker than the norm, it can hospitalize me, it can give me an infection, and it could kill me because I have zero immune system to fight off any of the bad germs. That's why I take many precautions at home with sanitizing and wiping things down more than normal, especially during the flu season. I have 3 kids. They go to school. They're around germs. You can't stop every germ, but you can prevent the worst ones from happening, especially with getting flu shots. It's very important. I'm that person that used to not get flu shots because I was told not to by my doctor. Turns out those people were dumb, and the team at Mayo was like, no, you especially need to get your flu shot because of my weak immune system. It helps 100%. And I've never gotten sick with the flu shot. Thank God. Now, I've gotten sick with the flu because I didn't get a flu shot. So get your flu shot. And there's many reasons why. You look up and type in flu shots for those with weakened immune system. It will explain to you why it's important for people to get a flu shot. I'm not going to get into it on this video, but it's very important. It's just this Saturday, I just called an urgent care to make sure because we're military and the base that we would go to for flu shots, they don't have the flu shots but for the babies. So we have to go to an urgent care here and get a flu shot. So that's what I just did. I called to make sure that they have it, and they're open on Saturday to do it. So yay to that. I know urgent cares are open on Saturday, but I don't know if they only do it during the week for flu shots or whatever the case was. So helps us out a lot. So anyway, right now I am just relaxing because I have one kid not feeling that great. I think the meds are kicking in with him because I just gave him some allergy meds. He doesn't have a fever. He just has this little cough and his voice is gone. So I made him open his mouth, shine a light in there to look at the back to see if there's any redness or white or anything, and it has nothing on it. So not thinking it's strep, but strep can be, not visible until it's like really bad. So if he starts complaining really bad that his throat's hurting, then I'm going to end up having to take him in to get seen. For right now, he's doing okay. He just says, what? He's right there. He will not go and lay down. He's supposed to be laying down. Okay, he was just hungry. I made him breakfast this morning. He had a sausage cheese pancake breakfast sandwich, and then I just made him go get a banana because he needs to not be eating too much crazy things, especially his throat is kind of, scratchy, says sore, so I told him to eat stuff that's soft and that won't hurt his throat. So I have ice cold water for his throat, because he's not really, they're not into like, my oldest is, but he's 7, so he's not really into like tea. He'll drink hot chocolate, but I don't want to give him stuff like that right now. So anyway, water is what he's getting in Gatorade today. So that's pretty much where we're at. Well, I'm going to get off here. I'm going to end this because I need to make sure he's going to lay down and do what he's supposed to do. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Hey guys, I organized my laundry room a little bit more. I do have some laundry going, excuse this, and laundry hanging up. But this is what I'm happy about. My oldest dog is on a diet, so her food's in there. All the other dogs that have treats are in there, and my oldest little vitamins, but everything's organized. Down here was the sock bin. I moved it up here. So everything looks good now. Everything is clean, guys. Clean, clean, clean. I'm so happy. For once in my life, my kitchen looks great, but it won't stay this way. And I managed to organize the breakfast shelf and the snack shelf. Baking shelf and baking items, they pretty much stay like this because, well, I use that the most. And those two need to be organized next. And down there, I'm not even going to move those 2 items because they're too heavy for me. But it's better than nothing. And it looks like we have a visitor in my room again. Okay, guys, I'm going to go lay down with him. Bye. Okay, guys, I put up some Christmas lights. Yeah, my husband's going to come home and be like, "Woman, seriously?" But I can't help it. They're so cute. I just need to put lights on that window, and I know we have more of those, so I have to find those blue lights so it'll match. Okay, that's it. We gotta show Bobby's little Christmas tree and his Christmas lights in his room too. So we're getting ready for Christmas here. Looks really cute. Hey guys, good morning. It is Thursday here. My hair is looking crazy, so please excuse the crazy bedhead look. Didn't really sleep that great last night. My youngest woke us up at like 1 in the morning crying. His throat's been hurting. So I kept him home again today, and I think I'm pretty certain it's allergy related, but now that his throat's actually starting to hurt more, we're taking him into urgent care later on when my husband gets off work early. Get him checked out, make sure that it's not something that's, not that it's not turning into like strep throat or anything else that needs medication. The allergy meds I've been giving him for coughs have been helping the cough, but there's some things that you actually need medication for, so I want to make sure that everything's okay with him. But all I'm doing right now is I pulled out some more decoration, and I started our dinner early this morning in the crock pot. It's like this garlic creamy pork roast recipe, and it smells amazing, so I'm very hopeful that it's going to taste amazing, because I usually just throw a pork roast in my crock pot with pepperoncinis and the seasonings that you need to make for Mississippi pork roast and call it good. This one's a little different. It's going to have like a cream gravy that cooks with it, like a creamy gravy, and seasoned. There is pepperoncinis in it, but there's like garlic, red pepper, and salt, pepper, thyme, all the seasonings that you need, and olive oil and cornstarch with the heavy whipping cream to make a gravy. And I think I'm going to chop up some of the potatoes we have left towards halfway point, so it really cooks in there good and gets tender, fork tender. But I'm not going to do that till like very close to like a couple hours before it's done. So this is what it is looking like right now with all the seasonings on it and just sitting, this juice is cooking. It also has chicken broth in there too with the heavy whipping cream and olive oil and all the goodness that's all over this pork roast. So I'm going to turn the camera around so I can show you guys my little nutcracker display. So here is all the nutcrackers that I have. Well, not all. I have one more, but it's not Christmas themed. I got this at Hobby Lobby. It was originally 30 bucks. I got it on sale after the holidays years ago, and I actually paid 10 bucks for it. This one is from the dollar store, literally just $1. That one is, I'm pretty sure, from Walmart. I don't remember how much it was because it's been years. Same for this one. It was also the dollar store. My kids like it. Once it gets close to where I start doing like countdowns for Christmas, they enjoy it. And then this one is from the Dollar General, and I got it for 8 bucks. So, yeah, I just started collecting nutcrackers one year because I love this one. I love the look of it. So it didn't care what it was. I started collecting them. And my grandma actually got me started in collecting them because the one that she got me was, because my husband's military, he's in the Navy, she gave me a Navy nutcracker back in 2012, and I started falling in love with nutcrackers, so I'll show you that one. So here is the sailor one, like you can see on the bottom. 2012 is when I got it. Yep, it's sat there it's been sitting here for several years. And yes, please excuse the dust down there. I can't really bend over to dust, and frankly, I just forget about it, so I will get to it eventually. And yeah, mom life. Tons of socks to sort through and clothes. So I need to get to that here soon. My youngest is home because of, why are you home? Because of your throat, right? He can't hear me. Headphones. Anyway, I'm gonna tackle all these socks. I'm guaranteeing most of these don't have matches. That's why they were on top of my dryer, because we couldn't find all the matches for it. So, yeah. Hey guys, so I have to prop you up because I've been trying to do this little video, just finishing out this little bit so I can go eat and sit in my bed with my son. But apparently my brain is not functioning right, meaning I am not getting out the words right. So I literally sounded dumb. So I am just gonna get off here, but like I was saying in the last video, I have so many mix match socks, and they end up, when we can't find the pair, we put them on the dryer. Well, a lot of it is because one has a hole in it, so they throw the one with the hole away. That leaves the sock with a missing pair. So we end up with all these socks that have no pairs. More likely, I'm going to end up throwing away most of those socks that is on my couch because there's no matches for it, and which is fine because we buy bulk in socks anyway every few months. Sometimes it takes us longer to have to buy socks. It is what it is. We have 3 kids. They're growing like crazy. My youngest, I'm pretty certain, is going through a crazy growth spurt because he is wanting to eat more than normal. So yeah, that's just how it is here. So I don't have anything else left to say, and I'm going to get off here before my brain decides to mess up what I'm trying to say. And I will show you guys later my dinner and let you guys see how that is. But for right now, I'm just warming up some leftovers from dinner a couple nights ago. We had like potatoes, carrots, a couple Brussels sprouts, and I had leftover pork chop. So I'm not eating the meat. For some reason, I can eat that for lunch. I'm saving that for lunch. I was going to save some of these potatoes and add it to dinner that I'm cooking because I'm adding potatoes closer to once there's like a couple hours left on the crock pot, I'm going to add some potatoes into our dinner so they have time to cook, get fork tender, and just really soak in all those juices. But there's not that much on this plate, and frankly, I don't want to share, so I will just cut up potatoes and cook it the way I was going to. Not a big deal to me. Anyway, I hope you guys have a good morning. It's only 9:42 here, so I'll be back on in a little bit to show you guys our dinner. And yeah, that's about all I have to say for now. So see you in a little bit. Dinner is looking good. I just put the potatoes in, and I will add more heavy cream once it is closer to being done to make the gravy thicker. So that's what it looks like so far. It has about a few hours left, and then I will finish making the gravy and it will be done. We are getting ready to take our youngest to the urgent care and then drop off some field trip money to the school, which we'll probably go to the school first and then to urgent care because it's quicker. All right, I will talk to you guys later. See you in a bit. Having fun, Bobby? No. Guess what? Mommy has to get a shot.
Blah, blah, blah.
I'm gonna get the flu shot.
I care.
Maybe you'll get one today. No, but we'll come and take you back because I don't think they're gonna give you one since we're here for whatever you have.
I put my tongue out on you.
Bobby, what are you doing? Hey, talk in your old man voice like you said you were gonna do. Oh, Bobby being Bobby. You know, when she measured you, you grew a couple more inches already. You're 4'5" now.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. You gotta go sit up on that table because they're gonna come in here and need to look at you.
And if I'm still on this chair,
Okay, stop. Dinner is looking good. Yep. It has a little over 6 minutes over an hour left until our dinner is done, and then I will add the heavy cream, let it thicken up, and we will have a gravy for our potatoes and our roast. If I can get this put back on. Okay, check in a little bit. Hey guys, so we just got back from the urgent care for my youngest, and he was beyond goofy at this appointment, and you will see that in the video that I post after this part. So everything checked out okay besides they heard some stuff in his lungs and gave us a prescription. They called in on base for cold meds and an inhaler, but he doesn't have a fever, he doesn't have congestion, he doesn't have like the seasonal allergy issues, like no pain here or here, nothing. His ears look good, they checked his throat and everything looked good there. There was no signs of what they would think like if he was getting strep throat. His throat only bothers him because of the cough, so it's like irritated. He's not coughing up anything at this point. It's just literally he has this cough. It's like he woke up one day and just started coughing. And we've had some crazy weather changes, so it could still be allergies, but because of just this cough and like there's been colds going around, they called in a cough medication and we're going to do the inhaler because they heard some junk in his lungs that it could be the beginning stages of like an infection. They don't know. So they told me if I start seeing signs of like congestion and like fevers or anything else to bring him back in. So for right now, they gave us a doctor's note to excuse him for the past 2 days he's been out of school. I don't know. They said that he can go to school tomorrow if he's feeling okay, but I doubt I'm gonna send him because if he has a cold, I wouldn't want him passing it to other kids. But also, he was up at the middle of the night. That's what I told the doctor, is that he was up at like 1 in the morning and then like 3 in the morning because of the cough. And if he sleeps okay and he feels like he's okay to go, then we'll see. But yeah, he was goofy at this appointment. It was hilarious. He had the doctor laughing, he had the nurse laughing. Um, so he didn't act like a normal sick kid, but so far everything's checking out okay. They asked if he had asthma because of the stuff in his lungs, and I said no, we do have asthma in my family. My oldest son has asthma, but right now they're just thinking it's because of whatever's going on with him, that it's not really concerning at the moment, but if it doesn't go away and they hear like he has to get checked out again and they keep hearing it, then we address it. My youngest son was diagnosed with asthma younger than my youngest son is now. So hopefully it's just cold related and I don't have to deal with that. But yeah, there's not really much more to report. Our dinner is going to be done in an hour and it's smelling amazing. I tasted one of the potatoes and I had to bump up the heat because I really needed to cook really good all the way through. So yeah, that's about it. And I will get back on here in a little bit to show you how dinner turned out. Okay, I just got done baking rainbow dairy-free chocolate chip cookies, and I have regular chocolate chip cookies in the oven. So here is the first batch, the second batch is in there, and that one is eating one of the cookies. Bobby, is the cookie good? Yeah, tastes good? Okay, good. And the second batch of cookies is done. Kids already ate some of this batch, so here's the rest of the rainbow cookies. He's playing with my nutcrackers. Having fun? Be careful with that stick on him, okay? Goofy. He's feeling about the same. Been giving him his meds, so he's doing okay so far. Okay, that's it. Talk to you guys later. Bye. Hey guys, so thanks for watching. I know this video is kind of all over the place with various different videos, little hodgepodge collection. Just, it's a week of my life in one video. So try to capture little moments here and there to really get a video together. I just finished those cookies and putting them up after letting them cool. My youngest is actually in the kitchen playing with my collection of nutcrackers that I have on the counter, so it's really cute. So I'm going to end this video here. Thanks for watching, and I will be posting in like a few days, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.